you moms out there, tonight is for you. It's a tribute to you and all you've done for these guys driving these cars. Boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go racing, boys!
Denny Hamlin slammed the wall with the right side of his car on lap 2. He says his car is very, very tight. Let's show you what happened to Hamlin back on lap 2.
That's a pretty hard lick right there this early in the race.
As Bobby Labonte and Montoya trade a little paint early.
Bobby slid up in front of Juan, and they did make a little contact, looked to me like.
We saw Bobby Labonte underneath Montoya in the 42.
Bobby got loose. I mean, trying to get past Juan, then he got a little bit loose. I don't think.
Kyle Busch charging hard, picks up 7th. Edwards drops to 8th, Steve.
And Mike, he's lost 4 positions. Carl telling Bob Osborne that the splitter is hitting the track as he's going through the corners.
Well, is this track gains grip?
Montoya and Johnson are side by side for 6th.
I know one thing. I watched everybody.
Whoa, Johnson! Did they make contact? Johnson spins.
Hang on to it, man. Stop,
Caution.
guys. Hold on to it. He hit. Did somebody tell me what I did wrong there? Not the man outside. Let's just roll. We hit anything, please. No, I did not, but I have flat-spotted tires. I should probably come to you.
Look at this. I was just going to say, do you think, Larry, that guys are racing Montoya, giving him a little extra room tonight? Now, right there, Johnson made a little dive. It was just what happens off the corner. Did Montoya give him enough room right here? Montoya was trying to make the crossover. They made contact. Who was that?
Vickers. And there was contact with, well, we'll wait and see. But Brian Vickers got pretty well around there.
Let's go back and see what happened here with the 83.
Montoya in the 42 underneath Vickers.
Oh, that looked just a whole lot like what happened to Juan last week between he and Newman.
Let's ride with Denny Hamlin there in the white car. He had a front row seat for this one. Spin on pit road. Paul Menard's around trying to get into his pit. Sorry, back to Keselowski and Menard. With Menard going around. Now Jimmy Johnson is his pit. Here comes a sliding Paul Menard, and the crew goes right to work.
Yeah, Paul Menard's crew, they were able to go ahead and do this because, as you see, he is in the pit box even with that left rear tire. So what they did was perfectly legal.
He started out free, got tight, but the car is maneuverable. He said, I can figure things out.
Martin Truex has spun trying to enter pit road. He missed the commit cone. If he comes in now, it's a penalty.
There may have been a predicator. Martin Truex had come on the radio before the rest of the field made pit stops and said, I'm out of tires. They had planned to pit in 2 laps, and then the tires, I'm assuming, gave way because that's what he had said on the radio. I'm out of tires.
That could very well happen. I was watching that car. It had a lot of front brake in it. The rotors were glowing hot. That means there's not a lot of rear brake in it. And the way it snapped around, Larry, it did look like maybe a soft right rear.
Kyle Busch had been several tenths slower than the rest of the leaders. What's up, Krista?
Kyle Busch had mentioned a possible vibration. He had both tire changers, Nick Odell and Jake Seminara, up on the pit box asking and talking to Dave Rogers. Then he just came on the radio and said, we're gonna have to come. The crew sprang into action. He just came on the radio and said, it's a rear wheel.
Still out.
Jimmy Johnson.
48. 48's resting on the apron off of 4.
Just up high and started spinning before he even got even close to the middle of turn 4.
There is just so little room up there. I can't believe there's just hardly any room for error right up there.
I don't know anyone in this business that controls a car that's completely sideways like Jimmy Johnson does. You notice when that car came to a stop, it was pointed in the right direction. He needed to grab a gear, and he got going. And there's Vickers. And there's Regan. What's going on here?
Let it roll.
Look at the whole left side of the 83 car is gone. I mean, it's just ripped off, hanging on by a thread there.
Like he was hit with a can opener. Well, here's what happened. Now Martin Truex is the free pass position car, the 56, the Napa car. Vickers trying to get there, gets into Truex, gets into Regan instead. Oh
right,
boy!
Right here is where he rips the side out of that thing.
All that blue foam, if you remember, Jeff Hammond in the pre-race talked about that energy absorbent foam in the left and right side. That's what you saw flying out of there. I've never seen a car do that, I don't think.
And neither had he. 20 cars on the lead lap. Kyle Busch, the first car 1 lap down.
That's what we were talking about just before that caution. He was about 2 cars away from being the first car a lap down.
Whoa, that's tight right there. Woo! See what happened to Edwards? He had to get out of the gas, and look at this.
Harvick breaks out. Here comes Kane and Gordon.
Trying to run off turn 2 over there side by side with the 29 car. Carl just couldn't hang. Mike Clary, if you want to watch somebody and you'll open your eyes every once in a while to be sure what you're seeing, what you're seeing. This is a ooh, ah, you got to be kidding me. You can't do that. Look at this cat.
Unless you're Kyle Busch.
Down in the corner he goes, and he just dives her down on the apron, slides right up in front of Casey Mears. See ya.
He is not hesitating, is he?
No, he isn't, and he is committed.
That's a power move right there.
Yeah, Spotter says, watch the 18 down there.
Got to get that tape off the grill. Whoa. It was more than a bump.
Watch right in this area right here. The gas man.
Tires are on. Jackman drops a jack. He forgot to see if the gas man was finished or not. He's finished now.
It's Brad Pickens who gasses a 24 car.
Wow.
I think Dale Jr. got in trouble down there, Dick.
Well, Dale Earnhardt Jr. last week, they waited too long to pit him at Richmond, and it cost him dearly. They wound up 2 laps down, but he's in now, and this will be the last stop for Junior.
As Larry said in our UPS Logistics, it's not pit road, it's the entrance to pit road. Martin Truex spun. Look at Earnhardt.
I'm pretty sure he hits the cone right there. That should be a penalty.
And Earnhardt is charged with a commitment cone violation. That'll be a pass through at pit road speed. What a great job Denny Hamlin has done fighting back from a race car that's been giving him trouble since he bounced off the wall on lap 2.
Right there, the same thing happened last time by Denny Hamlin really cut down in front of him.
Big slide by Hamlin.
Oh, I'll say.
Because there was a car right in front of him, Darrell. He had no air on the nose coming up off the corner.
Here when the spotter says he's there, he's looking, he's looking, he's looking. Man.
Never touched him, just got him loose running up there against that left rear.
And Landon Castle right in front of him. That was a tough spot for him. For the lead. How many times have we seen him this close at the finish? And Carl goes to the front. New crowd popping. Carl Edwards.
4 to go this time.
4 to go and 3
wide. Boyer in the wall.
Hard wreck.
He stays out.
More wrecks down here. Turn 4. Big wreck.
Harvick in trouble.
You can see already the left front of Harvick's tire where they made contact. The whole left side. And here comes Kevin back. Whoa. Gives the 18 a big shot in the rear. And here comes Boyer down on the bottom, and they get 3 wide right here, and this is when I knew it was going to go bad.
It just would not work.
33 put us 3 wide, and then the 18 hooked me.
We're going to hook the 18 some other time. He should just be ready for it. He's got a flat 2 on the left front, I hope.
Regan Smith looking for his first Sprint Cup victory. Carl Edwards trying to deny him from the outside of the front row. Then Keselowski, Stewart, Kane, and Hamlin. Green flag, 2 to go.
Boy, I tell you, that 2 car gets up in there. That's going to mess with Carl a little bit. But Carl should be able to get the steam up the outside.
Regan Smith in that 78 gets a good run through 1 and 2. Actually pulls away from Carl Edwards down the backstretch.
Stewart loses a bit of ground and loses 2 spots. It is Smith into turn 3. Edwards has the grip, and here he comes to the white flag. Regan Smith 1 lap away. Paul Menard blowing up in the back of the pack. White flag.
Can he do it? Can he hold him off? No
No matter what, we've got a race now. They'll race it back if we don't get a caution.
Boy, Regan got off to the turn 2.
Oh, he hits the wall.
He's all right. He's okay. He got off there great.
But Edwards didn't jump inside.
They're all wrecking behind him, but it's okay. Can he hold him off? One more corner.
Here we come to the flag.
He's
Regan
got
Smith
him. I think
looking
he's got
for
him.
his first Sprint Cup win. Edwards, 2 car lengths
got
back.
him.
Smith gets the flag, and this time he'll get to keep it.
How about that?
I love you guys, man. That's awesome.
Wow.
That's awesome. Yes.
What a call.
You're the man, buddy. Nice job today. Nice job today, buddy. Thank you very much. Wow. Nice job.
A single car team racing out of Denver, Colorado is going to victory lane in the Southern 500.
And we've been bragging about his qualifying. You know, what a great qualifier. And this week he qualifies terrible. The worst he's qualified all year. But guess what? Got him a win.
And Harvick and Busch.
He's after him.
Yeah, this has just started now.
Kyle says, I don't know how you're gonna this ain't gonna happen too good.
There was a pass, there was contact, and then as Boyer went into the fence, Kyle Busch came and turned Kevin Harvick around.
We know Harvick is he plays rough, especially when the race is over with. I've seen him climb over people's cars to get to him.
We've got cars overheated. We've got drivers overheated.
And we got wrecked cars. And
Bobby Labonte crashed on the final lap. Harvick looking in his mirror. Shuts the switches off.
Something's going to have to give here, boys.
Nope, wheels off again. Here he comes.
He says, okay, this is enough. I'm going back here, and we're going to have a little talk. And there goes his car. That come car just took off.
They go right here.